All righty, we talked about that last match being a great one. This is shaping up to be a great one as well. I believe these two wrestled earlier this year, and Ross was able to win a 3-2 decision. We have Ross, the number 3 seed out of Fort Dodge, a phenom freshman, taking on Denari Mickle, another freshman out of Ames, 31-7 record coming in. Ross comes in with a 43-2 record. This is the future. Talk about that.
It's amazing, and like they have history. Like they've been coming up through middle school. One's been winning away at national tournaments. The other one's won the other weight. So now this season they've already wrestled 3 times. So this is Mickle Ross 4. Ross has 3 of the wins. 17-7 the first time. 5 overtime. The next one 3-1. And then 5-1 at the conference championship. So This is their 4th time competing, and I'm excited to see what transpires for these 2 young men, 15 years old, in the state finals at 195 pounds.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. Well, I saw somewhere this will be the first freshman state champion in 3A above 160 pounds, which is obviously Ben Keeter won a few years ago.
Yes, and so like that's amazing. I've watched every single one of their matches, you know, up until this point, and Ross has showed great offense. I think Mickle has made some adjustments in the other matches. Great double right there, and he's looking to run the corner as they go out of bounds. Circle right there, and they're going to go out of bounds.
You know, we're talking about how much these two have in common, right? Both freshmen, both 195 pounds. Body build's a little different.
Definitely different body builds. It's like Cormier versus John Jones.
There you go.
One's tall, long arms. Mickle is short and stockier, and so it's just a different clash of styles. Ross has a beautiful straight double, does low single actions as they go out of bounds right there.
Ross has got one of the thickest chests I've ever seen in my life.
I'm just like amazed that this young man is 15. Just amazed. So it looks like we're gonna end the period 0-0. No one's really gotten deep in on a shot or gotten to the leg.
No, Ross, quite a few attempts. He takes that from space, right? That little double from space, and Mickle just wasn't giving it up.
In the other matches, Ross is gonna choose down, gonna look to get that first point. In the other matches, Ross's prowess on top has really been kind of the separator, as well as like the offense. So he gets it back up to his feet right here. Think he's gonna get an escape.
Did not get it there at the edge. Down, it was 10 seconds. Seemed like a little longer than 10 seconds, but we gotta.
They're kind of just holding right there, you know?
I think we're going to be in for another exciting finish here.
I think so, too.
I thought, you know, this whole tournament, watching the semis last night, as Ross is out for one, takes the 1-0 advantage. Watching those semis last night, just the level and high quality of the matches and what the fans were treated to, you know, we've kind of equaled that again tonight.
Absolutely, and Ross trying to close that distance, goes collar tie with the right-handed underhook. Might be looking to get that stalling call as he runs it.
We did get the stall call.
Goes underhook to a knee tap, runs it off the mat, and gets a stalling call. Denari starting to push forward. Can't get over aggressive right here. Starts reaching a little bit. Ross does a good job redirecting his energy, shoots a double, but they go out of bounds. Shot off the whistle right there from Ross, and he gets up and looks to collect. Collects, gets the double. Mickle
moves his lead to 3-0. Mickle head on the mat right now, needs to score here. Has a minute left in the period. See what Ross decides to do on top here.
He's gonna look to ride. That's one of the situations in the matches before where he's really taken that next step in controlling the matches.
You imagine if these guys battle it out for the next 4 years if they don't switch weights?
Well, my thing is these young men need to be practicing with each other.
Yeah.
You know, like, however it happens, it might not be at a club practice. One might need to come from Ames and go to Fort Dodge. The other one might need to come from Fort Dodge to Ames, but that can only help them.
Well, we've said it. Iron sharpens iron.
Iron sharpens iron. So, I mean, I would love for both of these two, their parents or their people, to come together and be like, hey, let's get better. We'll decide which weight one's going to go so that they can grow and enhance their abilities. But I think that would be important for them and for the state.
Absolutely. And I'm sure there's a lot of open rooms willing to have them in to work out in.
Absolutely. But Ross doing a great job right now. Very intelligent ride.
You got a basement or a mat in your living room, don't you?
I used to.
They probably wouldn't fit.
They would break holes. They would break holes. Ross doing a good job right now, intelligent, pulls him back on the mat. As Mickle drives him off.
So here we go, short time, 11 seconds left in the period. 3-0 advantage for Ross. Looking to get the ride out here.
Short time. We've talked about this all night.
Very important point in the match for Mickle here. And he didn't clear his feet.
Didn't get the feet cleared. Ross going to get the ride out. Beautiful job by Dreshaun Ross.
You know, we talked to Coach Andy Feck last night. 2 finalists, 3 semifinalists, freshman and a sophomore in the finals tonight.
Yep. I think you feel confident.
Yeah, you got to be excited. You know, we talked about what that does for his program.
Absolutely.
You know, the leadership, the example, and you got 2 and 3 years left with these guys.
Great energy right here from Ross on top, trying to make sure he keeps Mickle down. Mickle doing the knee slide, trying to get up to his feet.
Going to go back down again.
Roll off the whistle. Goes Granby again.
He's just not clearing those feet.
Ross doing a good job staying intelligent, staying patient. Now he's out to the side with the Blair ride, putting all that weight on the shoulder elbow. Now he goes chop. They're over on the edge, 1.5 minutes left. Dreshaun Ross is in the driver's seat currently.
And he's getting some swipes here. It's going to extend his lead when this hold is broken to 6-0 with 1:19 left.
Nice tilt right there from Ross.
And he'll just stay right there for the next minute if can be, as he rolls back over.
I think Ross is going to want to open it up.
Absolutely wants to send a statement here.
Absolutely. You can see his energy picked up a little bit. Coach is telling him, Bobby Thompson telling him to ramp it up, you know. Right here, this is big moment right here for both of these wrestlers. Ross to look and show dominance. Mickle to show fight, heart, energy, effort. Has to stay in there, fight.
Yeah, he's got to find a way to score here, get back in this match potentially, and show that, hey, this is the match he can get.
And he looks for the whip over, nothing. Great single right there. Nice roll. They go out.
2 more for Ross, extending his lead to 8-1.
Great follow right there by Dreshaun Ross. That was a lot of activity right there for these young men, and he just did a beautiful job following it.
Yeah, I mean, Mickle, like I said, I mean, he's trying to do anything he can to get out and get away, and Ross did a heck of a job following him up.
Yeah, did a beautiful job.
And he's going to get some more tilt here. No? And we're out of bounds. 10 seconds left on the clock. Barring probably the craziest thing either one of us will have ever seen.
Yo, that would.
Ross is going to walk off this mat as a freshman, 195-pound state champion.
That was a great job by Dreshaun Ross. Controlled the match, got a turn, got away, got a takedown. Is a state champ as a freshman.
And there it is, number 1. I have a feeling that won't be the last time we see that young man's hand raised over his career. Congratulations to him and
job.
Fort Dodge.